sound a bit overwhelming, but we're not doing like pro, where we practice it, we're leading up to it. Okay, so your main asana today, or your peak asana, is going to be dolphin. And I know that some of you think, well, we've already done that one, but we're going to kind of lead up to it and do it kind of properly, so you know how it feels where you are just about to go into a headstand, okay? And on this one, I don't mind if you put your head on the mat or you leave it hovering, it's up to you, because what it is, it's a core strengthener and a shoulder strengthener. So in the, when we look at headstand, we're looking at core strength, always being the one to work on. Shoulder strength, arm strength, okay? So all of those stabilise us in handstand. And the other thing is, with handstand, it's about getting your body right, in the right position, and using that core, your core to kind of keep you stable. Alright? So, week one, we are going to look at peak asana of dolphin. Then we're going to go into headstand against the wall, and we're just going to do it as best as we can and what we think. We use the blocks, and we'll take 5-10 minutes to actually really kind of work at it. Alright, I'm not expecting anyone to go up into handstand like that, right? And then we'll progress as we go along. Alright, any questions? Welcome back. I was expecting some more ladies in. They were interested in turning up, but clearly we haven't got that today. That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Next week. Maybe it's next week.
Yeah. Like my son's got football today, and Melbourne was like, should we take him? I'm like, come on, let's just get back to school today.
Or a lot of them got into that stage. The kids back to school today, are they?
No, basically, happened that Marshfield were in set day.
So yeah, I feel like maybe people, next Monday is kind of when people are back into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. But so going into headstand, what we're looking for is the stability of the shoulders. Okay, so you've got to keep the shoulders nice and stable, and then the core is kind of when you go up like that. So you remember the crow pose. You were basically in using your core to kind of go up. And notice here, I'm using my core and strengthen the shoulders to kind of hover there. Alright, so that's really, it's all there, okay? But we'll use the wall next week. And handstands, what are they good for? Strengthening, clearly, but we don't spend a lot of time upside down. So it's nice to get that blood flow to your brain. And by the 4 weeks, I'm hoping that you'd be a minute or so in handstand. Right? And what I'd probably suggest is maybe bringing a towel or something to put your head against. But if I'm honest, your mat should be enough, okay? Your mat should be enough. What you don't want to do is then destabilise yourself, so make sure it is flat and it's a towel that you can use, alright? Happy days. Let's get on with it. Okay, come into your easy pose. Let me just fix the lights. So coming into the easy pose. Get fleshy parts of the arm back. And if you like me, you stopped loads over Christmas. And move those fleshy parts a little bit more than before Christmas. But it's absolutely fine. Because you've got your New Year's resolution. Anyone got any New Year's resolutions? What's that?
Probably going to keep it anyway.
Thank you. Alright, so let's come into our easy pose. Okay. And We're going to connect with the breath, and on the next breath we're going to inhale, lengthen up the spine, bring your shoulders up, and then take the shoulder blades back and down on the out breath. Bring your hands to your knees if you haven't done so already, palms face up, face down, whatever you wish to do. Okay, you can bring the forefinger and thumb together, and keep breathing nice and deeply. Just allow the events of the day just to float away, or anything that you don't want. Or don't want to keep hold of, shall we say. And now I'd like you to just make your way down to the bottom of the spine and notice the root chakra that's at the bottom. And as you notice that, you might visualize, or hopefully visualize, something like a lotus leaf or a bud or something that is looking like it wants to grow. And it's releasing good energy through the body that will help you in this practice. Okay, so I'd like you to set an intention for this lesson. If that is for you, everyone is different. When you're ready, just open up your eyes. We're going to take on your next inhale, bring your arms up to the sky. Bring your palms together, down to the third eye and down to heart center. Bring your gaze down towards the earth, feeling the stretch in the back of the neck. Then inhale again, up, exhale down, hands to heart center. Inhale. Breathe round, exhale down. Okay, release your hands, inhale, rise up, exhale, that right ear to the left shoulder. Inhale up, left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale up, right ear to the right shoulder again. And continue this movement. Okay, and release there. Inhale, take the arms up, and we're just going to go to the sides. Lateral flexing, inhale up, exhale down the side. Inhale. So whilst we're doing this, I don't set New Year's resolutions anymore. I set mantras, and it seems to have worked so far. So I've nicked the night one, just do it, which helps when you're procrastinating. But I think this year, and release there, is to stay calm. Inhale and exhale. Or as they say in Pulp Fiction, be cool. Alright. And we're just going to keep rotating the spine, just move through. Keep your hips central, just move your shoulders around. Perfect. Alright. And we're going to take the legs out to the front, just take the feet a little bit more than hip width apart. Just give yourself a little bit of support at the back. Inhale, as we exhale, we're going to drop the knees down. Inhale, exhale. And just do this nice and dynamically using the breath. Hip hopping in. Alright. But this time what I would like you to do is just when you put your knees down, bring the foot up. So clearly one that's away from you. Okay, and once again, bring that up. Over the other side. You might feel that strengthening. And this morning I started scooting forward, so you might find you at the other end of the mat in a minute. Alright, so a little bit more of a challenge. We're going to take our arms away. Arms away, this is where you scoot forward and fall off that in a minute. Alright, and this is a really good one to do in your own home to release those hips. Alright, and strengthen them as well. Perfect. Okay, come onto your hands and knees. And bring your butt to your heels, and we're just going to start flipping out those wrists. We are going to be on the wrist bit today. You don't have to be, because you could go into forearm plank. You could go down on your forearms, alright, if you're not happy. Okay, and rotate, rotate. Alright, and come back onto your hands and knees. What we're going to do is bend the elbow one way, bend the elbow another way, and just follow the bend with your body. Kind of a little bit like press up, shall we say, but we're just warming up the wrists, the shoulders. Alright. Okay, one more on the other side. Lovely. Take your wrist, your palms face down, pinkies on the outside skirts of the mat. And we're just going to go side to side, strengthening up the wrists. Alright, next one. Palms face up, fingers face towards you. This might be a bit strange, but it's fine. Alright, and all we're going to do is stay where we are, and we're just going to clench the fists. Take them out, clench the fists. Take them out. And do this another few times. Bit weird, isn't it? Feel like a monkey. Okay, and let's go the opposite way. So palms face down, pinkies towards you, and we're just going to bring the just about 10 times. Lovely. All right, couple more times. Happy days. All right, have I left anything out? No, I don't think so. I couldn't read it anyway. And just shake them out. All right. Perfect. Take your socks off into the downward dog, and I shall just check make sure everything's all good. And just cycle out your feet as well until you're in your downward dog. Clearly we'll go straight to some sound after this, so remember bring your shoulder blades back and down. Pay attention to the core, relax your head, take your gaze up towards the belly. Alright? That's it, cycle your feet, your knees, press your heels down. Lovely, bend into your knees, whatever you want to do, just to become self-aware of your body and see if anything needs a little bit of stretching dynamically. Alright, whilst you're doing that, we're going to then start to look forward. What I'm going to do is then come up on your tiptoes nice and slowly, holding your stomach in, and then coming into a half forward fold. Please put a micro bend in your knees if you need to. Shoulders back. Inhale, as we exhale, fall forward fold. But just allow yourself to bend the knees, bring your head towards the knees, and come up vertebrae by vertebrae, all nice and easy, nice and slow. Exhale, hands to lovely. Going into our soft sounds now. Inhale, raise the arms, as we exhale, forward folded, nice easy one, and the knees if you need to. Inhale, rise to a half fold. Exhale, plant the palms down, step back nice and steady. Inhale, as we exhale, knees down, chest down, chin. Bring the hips down, and we're going to slide forward for stings. And back elbows in, engage the core, protect the back, and then come back into downward dog. Either use your strength or come up by your knees. Alright. And just start with the legs out again. Feel that in the calves. Tight calves. jump forward. Dear me. And exhale, forward fold. Nearly went arse over head then. Okay, coming up vertebrae by vertebrae. All the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tadasana. Inhale, hip rise up. Exhale, down, forward fold. Inhale, rise to half fold. A bit fast this time. Extend the legs out, plank. And just hold the plank. Nice and firm. And inhale, as we exhale, knees down, chest down. Inhale, rise to small cobra. So it's a nice little bend in the arms still. Bring those arms right in, okay? Keep the shoulders nice and strong and the arms nice and strong. Alright, and back to downward dog. Okay. And inhale, take right leg up to the sky, bring it through, stack in between your hands. Take the left leg down. Inhale, rise to crescent lunge. Forward with the hips. Remember, tuck the tailbone in. You don't want to anterior tilt, so you've got your spine kind of flexed. Alright, inhale, rise, exhale down. Come back to downward dog. Inhale, take the left leg up to the sky. Put bend in the knee, bring it all the way through. Stack in between your hands, right knee down. Inhale, rise. Exhale forward with the hips. Ooh. And inhale, rise, exhale down, and right foot to meet the left foot. Jump forward, step forward, half fold. Exhale, forward fold. Alright, coming up vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, take a breath. On the next in-breath, we're going to sweep through, not literally, into chair pose. Alright, notice how the core is, alright, engage that core. Inhale, rise, exhale, forward folding, hinge of the hips. Bring that core in, inhale up to a half fold, plant the palms down, let's take this feet back. Alright, we're going to go into a full chaturanga. If you don't want that, please place your feet down. Knees. Inhale, as we exhale, hinge forward, chaturanga. Inhale, rise to up dog or cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. Alright, next move, warrior one. So inhale, let's take the left leg up this time. Ha ha ha. Coming forward, step in between your hands. Make sure your heels are in line. Okay, inhale, rise into warrior one. Nice and strong. Bring the core in and upwards. Might feel it in the hip flexors as well. Alright, inhale, rise. Exhale, plant the palms down. Let's go back into plank. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the belly body down to chaturanga. Up to downward dog or up dog. Back to downward dog. And then up dog or cobra. Inhale, take the right leg up to the sky. Bring it through, stacking between your hands. Let's go to warrior one again. Inhale, rise with power, energy. Alright. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, down. Step forward. Bring the feet together, half fold. Exhale, forward fold. And I'm going to take the bum backwards into a chair. So, rising up into our chair. Stay where you are. Breathe. And come up. Exhale, down. Take 5 breaths. Take a little water. Who did yoga throughout the holidays? Oh, I didn't have any yoga. If there's one yoga, I thought about it. That's terrible, isn't it, from the yoga teachers say. Sometimes you just need that break. And it was, I was like, come on, do some yoga today, and I just didn't feel it. And I think in those circumstances, you've got to listen to yourself. There's a reason why you just want to chill. All right, so coming into our Tadasana, tuck that tailbone in. So if we don't tuck the tailbone in, we're going to the back extension, anterior tilt this is. So make sure that we tilt your hips posteriorly. That will allow you to, not completely, so you're like this, because that would be weird. So you just want to be nice and light, okay? Lovely. All right, we need to transition to the floor, so inhale, rise, exhale, down, full fold. Inhale up to a half fold. Let's plant the palms, step back, into plank. All right, we've got plenty of planking, so let's take your knees down. We're going to go into cat and cow. Right, make sure everything's stacked. All right, what I would like you to do is, we're going to protract and retract the shoulders. So, if we're going to push our chest down and bring the shoulders backwards. So you notice that shoulder blades are coming together, okay? When we're in handstand or anything, we don't want to be like this, all right? If anything, you want to come upwards, so slowly release, bring the shoulders up so you feel the shoulder blades coming back together. Find your neutral, and then go up into protraction. Okay? So, rounding the spine, protracting, sorry, the shoulders are good for like crow. What we want to do is find this nice neutral spine, neutral position with the shoulders. What I'd like you to do again, because this is good strengthening of the shoulders, is to come down again, retract. And then protract, but find that neutral, and then go up. Alright? Okay. So, you now know what to do. Let's go into a cat-cow. So, inhale, cat pose. You're retracting the shoulders. Exhale, protraction of the shoulders. So keep that core, and then down, cow, and then exhale up to cow. Alright, so let's take the pressure off the wrist by taking our arms out to the front, another foot or so. If you are at the front of your mat, just come back slightly. And then we're going to bring the chest down towards the earth. Keep the hips nice and high in our puppy dog pose. Now what I'd like you to do is press down, spread the fingers, always spread the fingers, press down on your wrists. So straighten up the arms if you can. Press down on the wrist and release, press down on the wrist and release. It's like you want to bring your armpits down to the earth, but you're not, because you're pressing your fingers in, which is making you kind of strengthen out the shoulders. Cool. Good. Alright. And we're going to counteract that now. So we're going to come up into downward dog, so come into your tabletop, take the knees off, stay for a couple of breaths, and then release into our downward dog. Alright. And what we're going to do is take the left leg up to the sky. We're going to stay three-legged dog, keep the hips nice and square. Spread the fingers. And make sure your shoulders are back and down, okay? Alright, come up onto the toes of the right foot, and we're going to body wave into plank. So bring your left leg down slightly, and then meet the left leg nice and slowly. Alright, what we're going to do is come down onto your forearms. Okay, I would like you to hold the plank. If you need to go to your knees, please do so. Alright, and we're going to rock back and forth on our toes, back and forth. Breathe in. Inhale, exhale. And you can feel your shoulders getting stronger and stronger. All right. And coming up into high plank again. And we're going to take the left leg back up into the leg lift. We're going to bring the left knee through. Hold it. So, we're going to round up the spine, holding this leg, this knee towards your chest. And when you're ready, step in between your hands. All right? Nice and easy. All right. Right hand down, twist to the left. And then we're going to move into our side plank in a minute, okay? We did it before Christmas. So, what we're going to do is take the right arm just to the edge of the mat, take the left foot outwards, and then swing out. Oh, don't worry, you use your hand into side plank. Remember to take your right knee down if you need to. Alright? Take your right knee. I start the year when we're planking. What the dickens? Alright. And take your elbow down if you need to as well. Alright? And come forward into a high plank. Take the knees down. Give yourself up, puppy dog pose again. So, take out your hands and come into the puppy dog pose. But all we're doing is counteracting poses, but strengthening up those shoulders. Press those hands down into the earth. Lovely. All right. Okay, and come up into your tabletop. We're going to take the hands out slightly and push up into down. Okay, let's take the right hand to the outer left ankle. If you can, if not, place it anywhere on the left leg. All we're doing is twisting and strengthening up that shoulder. Make sure there's room in between your ear and your arm. Don't worry, we'll get caught in this in a minute. Okay. Alright. And place your right hand down. What we're going to do is bunny hop towards our feet. So we're just going to bounce, come forward a little bit more. But what I'd like to do is bring the hips up, engage the core, bring the hips up. Okay? As much as you can into a half fold. Exhale, full forward fold. And another into a chair pose. Alright. Coming back. Exhale. Please get it really quick because we're going into something else. Take five breaths, that's fine. Take 5 breaths. Alright, remember, always remember if you're planking and something's a little bit too uncomfortable for you, your knees are there, okay? Whether you're side planking, place your knee down. Place your knee down. If you want to take things off the wrists, use the shoulders, okay? Alright. And if worse comes to worse, if shoulders too bad, go into tabletop, alright? And then move the knees back as you can see fit. Alright, come back into your Tadasana. Everyone's doing this with their shoulders and that. Alright. Okay. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, down forward fold. Inhale, rise up, half fold. We're going into warrior series. Plant your palms down, back into plank. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, rise to cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, take the left leg up to the sky. Bring it through, step in between your hands. Let's go into our warrior 1. Nice and strong. Inhale, exhale, warrior 2. Nice and strong. Lean forward, turn, palm, reverse warrior. Inhale up. Let's go to warrior one, or let's say high lunge, it'll be easy, isn't it? And inhale forward, warrior three. And take that down. Into high lunge. Exhale, forward, come back into our plank. Inhale, as we exhale, chaturanga. Coming into cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to down. Inhale, take the right leg up to the side. Bring your knees, reach back in between your hands. Warrior one. Nice and strong. Ooh. Nice and strong. Slow it down if you need to. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Remember, knee out. Turn the palm, reverse. And warrior two. And high lunge. And warrior three, step through. And when you're ready, back into our high lunge. Take your hands down. Hold on, hold on. Now let's step forward, sorry. Half fold. Exhale, fall forward through. And come up vertebrae by vertebrae. I should have been down, sorry. It's fine. Exhale, hands tight center. Take 5, take on some water. Everything all right? Get the shocker from the lumbar. Well, hopefully you feel good after and not feel like you never want to come again. Alright, so we need to go back down to the earth. Inhale up, exhale down, forward fold. Inhale, rise to a half fold. Exhale, palms down, step back into plank. Take the knee down. Once again, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back to neutral. Take your hands out and lower the chest down. Pressing down, pressing down, and back into tabletop position, and into downward dog. So you might as well just go forward a little bit into downward dog. Now, right leg is there. So right leg up in the air. Next inhale, hold. Hold. And come up into your left toes, body wave into your plank. Lower the right foot down. And take your hands down, your elbows, and we're going to just come forward, back and forth, hinging. Alright, so we're really working these shoulders, but keeping the core aligned as well. And rise up to high lunge again. And back into three-legged dog. And as we come through, we're going to bring the knee through, come up onto your left toes, bring the knee through, round up the spine, so contracting the shoulders, holding it, and then drop your right foot, adjust where you want. Take the left knee, left hand down, twist to the right. So we're going to go into that side plank. So take your right foot out and really come back with your right arm, and then manoeuvre your body into side plank. Once again, take your knees down, take your elbow down with your knee too. Alright? Brilliant. Everyone's doing so well. Alright? For 3, 2, 1. Come forward into normal plank. Take the knees down. And puppy dog pose, just to counteract. And coming upwards. I'm going to move into a downward dog again, so the last move of this sequence. And take your, plant your right hand down, take your left hand on the outside of the right ankle, or the right leg somehow. Spread the fingers, looking under your armpits, but make sure you've got nice bit of room, alright? In this one, if your shoulders are hurting, please come to your knees and just twist. Alright? Twist like you were there. Okay, come back to your normal downward dog. What I'd like you to do is come to your knees and take your knees apart. Child's pose. There's no belly hops. We're going to do more of that next week. So I'm also building you up to do a bit of floating as well, alright? Okay. Right, I'm going to slow it down slightly. Okay. But remember we got our pink aside still. Okay. Alright. Come up into a tabletop. Are you ready? And we're going to go into a seated position. So, you're going to move. Bring your bum in the centre of the mat. Your legs, your feet hip width apart. Take your get your sort of sit bones and make sure you're nice and stable. What we're going to do is grab the backs of our thighs and just bring your feet off. Engage the core. Remember the bundles, okay? Inwards, upwards. Engage your Malabanda as well. That's your pelvic floor. Alright. And then we're going to bring the legs up. Arms parallel to your shins. Breathe. I see people holding their breath. Breathe and relax. Okay? Alright. As we relax or breathe out, we're going to come lower down. Breathe in, come lower down. Into low both. Come up halfway. And full. Wait! I thought I was going to do that one. And down. That shows that you're working. And up. Wait! Don't worry about it now, honestly. And up. Alright, and lower the feet down. You're right. We're all good, we're all good. Okay, so extend the legs out. What we're going to do is flex the feet upwards, so you might find your heels coming off the earth. And this means that you kind of, the thighs are engaged, okay? Equally, just get the fleshy parts to the rear because the energy is going to kind of go out the back, alright? Inhale, bring your head, hands to your head. Exhale, relax. Inhale, going to hinge at the hips. Exhale down. Not all the way. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Try not to round the spine, keep it nice and straight. Exhale. So this is what you could do each time. That is absolutely fabulous. Inhale up. And as we exhale down, we're going to release the hands into our seated forward fold. I'm going to hold for a minute, okay? So, hold for a minute. Make sure the feet are still flexed. Anyone want to shrug? Okay? So even if you're up here, you are still getting benefit, alright? Allow yourself to breathe out and relax. Let's not fight. Otherwise your brain's going to think that your muscle needs to contract. Okay? So you just relax. But keep that core. The energy should be kind of pushed out of your root chakra, out the back, and then lung. If you want, you can come up and go back down. Maybe we're going to hold this a bit longer, because we can. Once you get over the feeling of it being tight and the sicky feeling of something's going to go, it actually is quite nice. Okay? Nice. Oh, and rising. The next thing, what we are going to do is, my apologies, yes, half hero. So let's take the right leg backwards, leave the left leg out front. If you want, you could take them both back and do 2 minutes, alright? But if you're happy, we'll do a minute on each side, alright? Okay, so if you're here, inhale. As we exhale, we're going to take the hands backwards. And we're just going to walk or lower ourselves as best as we can. What we don't want is this spine extended. So press down. A little bit of Christmas excess going on there. That's right. Okay. And me just feeling this is enough right now. Okay. Remember, you've got your blocks as well. You can put your elbows on your blocks. You can place your blocks under here. What's good is using your blocks like a T-shape. So you can do this if you want it, okay? That's why I always say it's good to have your own blocks, okay? Because what that does, it puts you in this position but keeps you upright, okay? And I can still feel that. So, another 20 seconds. And prepare to come up. So use your elbows correctly and draw your right leg forward. If you continue and just come up and then go back down, okay? So take the left leg backwards, get nice and comfortable. And when you're ready, inhale. As we exhale, pressing the bum down into the earth on your elbows. In a minute, we're going to go into dolphin pose. And although it is a bit of a strengthener, and it can be a bit tough, I'd really like you to calm calmly go into repose, okay? Are you not following? Okay. 10 more seconds, or let's say 3 breaths. Alright, and coming upwards. Feet out. What have I got going on? Sorry. Yes, we're going to slow down, so get rid of your blocks. Well, you don't have to get rid of your blocks because it does get you can use your blocks if you want, okay? So we do want to use them for a bit of shoulder. What we're going to do is place our, come into tabletop, place our elbows down, palms flat on the floor. Or you can bring your fingers together like this. I would like you to then go like that, so you know your shoulder width apart. Okay? And then we're going to bring the knees up first, hips nice and high, and we're going to start to walk forward, keeping the shoulders in neutral as well. Remember, we don't want to protract or retract, okay? If you want to use the blocks because you have shoulder issues, you can use them like so, okay? Bit strange, but you'll get used to it, okay? Oh, I can't move. There we are. Okay? Alright. So what I'd like you to do is make sure your hips are over your shoulders as well. Don't worry about using the blocks if you don't have to. Right. So tabletop first, arms down, forearms down, palms down, make sure you're correct. And press knees up, bend your hips nice and high. Start to walk forward until you cannot move forward anymore. So your hips are over your fingers. If you think you could go forward more, go forward. That's it. Except if you are rounding up the spine, go back slightly and keep the spine straight. Now, in this, your head should be hovering over the mat. Okay? If you don't want it to, please don't. Alright? It's a choice. So dolphin pose, usually, yeah, that's it. Usually it has your head hovering just above the mat. Notice how I can't go any further. Alright. Alright. And step backwards and come down into tabletop and seated positions to swing round. Are you ready? Come on to the mat, supine position or leg on your back. Knees up, arms out to the sides. And inhale as we exhale, or press your lower back into the earth. As we exhale, keep the lower back pressed in, take your knees to the right. Okay, make sure your heels aren't in your butt. Right, and you're all at a right angle. Okay. Yep. soften your knees up and take them to the other side. Remember, engage the core, engage the core. Enjoy this pose. We really want the spine to kind of come into the mat, the low spine of the mat. And when you're ready, give yourself a nice big stretch out. Please stand happy baby as long as you want, okay? Clearly not 10 minutes, but you know what I mean. All right? Give yourself a nice big stretch. And then put your cozy stuff on. Getting nice and comfortable. Once you're nice and comfortable, just come into your corpse pose. And when you're in your corpse pose, I'd like you to deep breathe into your stomach. So using your yogic breathing, so your 3-part breathing. That's really good. Placing your hands on one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest is really good. What that does, just shows that you're really breathing from the belly, okay? So breathe in, take the belly out, ribs come up, clavicles come up. And out breath, clavicles, ribs, belly. It's great, I can see people's bellies going up and down. That's really good. And then when you're done, what you need to do is relax into your corpse pose. Enjoy this part. Allow your head to relax. All the muscles in your forehead, just release them. Tense up first. Find out what it's like to be tense. And then release. And then tense your eyes. And then release. And you do this with the breath. On the inhale, squeeze your face together. And then release on the exhale. And every time you exhale, relax more and more, deeper and deeper. It's a good technique to go to sleep. Okay. And then squeeze the shoulders and release. Press the arms into the earth. as you release, go further and further into relaxation. Pressing the spine, engaging the core, and release. Squeezing the pelvic floor, and then release. Pushing the legs down into the earth, and then release on the up. You can continue this throughout until you find you can fall asleep or you relax. And every single out breath, release it deep, easily, becoming heavier, becoming more relaxed. These final bits of relaxation, just think of something you're truly grateful for. And know that if there's an image or a feeling, allow it to expand outside your body from the tips of your toes, fingers, and to the top of your head. Immerse yourself. Okay, when you're ready, move on to your right side. And give yourself a nice big hug. And just ask yourself if your intention was met for the yoga session. And if not, why not? Are you being realistic in setting your intention? And when you're ready, come into a seated position, nice and easy, nice and slow. Bringing your hands to heart centre, opposite foot as well. Thank you so much. Thank yourself for coming to your mat this evening. Thank you for joining me in this practice. I hope you go on and view your year 2025 with happiness, joyful, love, and whatever else, calmness, whatever else comes to mind. Have a beautiful week. Namaste. And you might notice my New Year's resolution is timekeeping. Yeah. Keep it simple, Zoe. Stop trying to fit everything in there. Oh, everyone all right? Perfect.